Okay, well, welcome everyone. This is my kind of informal mini recital. I'll be performing a couple pieces for people in person and people online. I'll first be performing the Allemanda and Sarabande from the B minor partita by Johann Sebastian Bach, and then I'll be performing the second movement and third movement of Bruch Violin Concerto with my collaborative pianist, Justin Brown. So to kind of start off this recital, I usually like to give a bit of information about the pieces that I'll be playing. Now, Johann Sebastian Bach is honestly one of my favorite composers. He really was a kind of innovator in his own time, and he did a lot of things that weren't really seen back in his day. And the pieces that I'll be playing is for solo violin, and more specifically, the originally is sonatas for violin without bass accompaniment. But with that being said, it's kind of tricky because being a solo instrument with only 4 strings and 4 fingers and 1 bow, I kind of have the duty of accompanying myself, which can be both stressful and very enjoying. But his B minor partita is one of the more interesting partitas. Partitas is essentially a dance suite, making, like, if you think of Bach's cello suites, usually includes something like a prelude. Well, that's the first cello suite, but he includes, they're essentially all dances. And with the D minor partita for solo violin, is kind of the more hearty one. It has the meat and potatoes, it has an Allemanda, and then a Curante, and then a Sarabande, and then, of course, a chaconne at the very end. And with the the E major one, it kind of has the rejects of all the partita dances. It starts with a prelude, which is sort of normal, and then the second movement starts with a Lore, which is practically unheard of. I mean, only a couple pieces have been composed, or a couple of Lores have been composed, so we don't know much about it. And then it goes on with the Gavotte and Rondeau, which is kind of a bit more heard. And the only truly piece at the end of the E major partita is the Gigue, which is, it's sort of a lighter Gigue than the usual Gigue that Bach likes to compose. But getting onto the B minor partita, it does follow sort of that more D minor route of it's a regular partita, but at the end of every movement, it includes a doublé, essentially, if you're thinking of dances, a doublé it's the same dance, like if we take an Allemande, it's the same dance as an Allemande, but it is twice the tempo. Unfortunately, tonight you won't be hearing the doublés, but I will be playing the Allemande and the Sarabande. And the Allemande is a kind of medium tempo dance, which also includes dotted rhythms, da 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 da, and it incorporates all of the voices on the violin, which makes it very interesting opening to a violin partita. And the Sarabande is an old Spanish dance that you can kind of imagine a guitar plucking chords, and in kind of this slow, languid, kind of almost nostalgic or melancholic tempo and feeling. And I feel you really get that with this Sarabande, which is, out of the two, one of my favorites. But anyway, without further ado, here is the Allemande and Sarabande from the B minor partita by Johann Sebastian Bach.